My name is BourBen.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about blinds.
My name is BourBen.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
My name is BourBen.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about blinds.
My name is BourBen.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
What's going on? I'm BourBen. It's Thursday night, and we're live, and this is Whiskey Uncensored. So, as a couple people come in here, I'll explain what's going on. No, this is not my new time slot or anything usual, but it has become nearly impossible lately for me to stream at my scheduled time. So while I would say probably for the next month or two, it's going to continue being that way. A lot of travel, holidays, picks, people coming in from out of the country, all kinds of stuff going on. So it's like, let's just do some pop-ups. Go a little old school. You might see me on Tuesday nights. You might see me on Thursday nights. Might be in the afternoon. Might be in the middle of the day. I don't know yet. So I'm just going to call this the pop-up series. Screw it. Why not? See who's on. See who's hanging around. See who wants to come have a pour. I was actually texting with one gentleman beforehand, and he's already waiting in the background, though calling him a gentleman is a bit of a stretch. And and I'm getting the finger in the background right now. And yeah, we'll go from there. Let's see who's here, who wants to know what's going on. And yeah, we'll go from there. Link is pinned if you want to come hang out. I've seen Dan is going tonight with a bunch of people drinking some apple cinnamon whiskey, otherwise known as Amburana. I have definitely shied away from the Amburana as of late, though I do know I have some experimental stuff here to try in the near future. Have a number of flights from people I need to do. So I'm going to kind of be scheduling around other people's schedules also. A lot of these pop-ups, they could be right after work. They could be 5 p.m. Eastern. I don't know yet. There's nothing tried and true. And when I can, I will still go on Saturday nights. But for right now, this is going to be what I'm doing so that I can put some kind of content out there and some people can hang out if they want to. And yeah, we'll go from there. So Shredward says, ready. That's pretty cool. Tater Dom's in the house. Still trying to figure out the alias on Tater Dom. Cheers, Dom. And I'll give you a cheers. And I'm cheersing with the bottle that I was never meant to have. The Chattanooga whiskey bottled in bond. For those who know, I bought this bottle last year on my way in Kentucky and shattered the bottle on the way home. Ended up having a pour with Sean Whiskey Wars, and he gave me the rest of his bottle to circumvent the universe. So that's what I'm starting out with tonight. John Cran's in the house. I'd say there's a small likelihood of John Cran showing up in here to hang out and have a pour. Cheers, man. See here. John Matlick's in the house. Cheers, man. Eric Isaacson's in the house, too. Cheers. Troy, man. He's probably still at work on the West Coast. What's going on, Troy? Bayou Dram's in the house. Sounds like a little Louisiana action there. What's going on? Cheers, good people. Cheers to the greatest food in the nation. What's going on? Mike Franklin showing up and saying good afternoon. What's going on, Mike? Troy Man saying, I've tried a few Amberana finished whiskeys in Vegas this weekend. Definitely different, but not my jam, really. They all kind of taste the same. Are you old enough to be here, Christine? Well, cheers to the better Vasco, otherwise known as Christine Vasco, still waiting for her 21st birthday party. Cheers. Ernie the Brewbaker Maker in the house. Can't say long, but wanted to pop in. Cheers, Ernie. Sorry about your wallet. Franchise is in the house from the Ville. What's going on? And if you haven't subscribed yet to the World's Worst Bourbon channel, there might be someone known in some circles related to the franchise that is creating content as the World's Worst Bourbon channel. You might want to check that out. Gary Franchi in all letters. Ernie, I'm in Kentucky. Yeah, well, Ernie's over by Lex, so you're going to have to drive, or he's going to have to drive. Tommy D is in the house. What's up, Tommy motherfucking D? What's going on, brother? 13 and 18, Shelby in the house. Damn, all these people coming out of the woodwork. Cheers, Shelby. What's going on, man? Cheers with a little Tennessee whiskey. Sugar Kitty in the house. What's going on, Sugar Kitty? Hackhat's Town in the house. Oh, let's see here. Adam Shelton in the house. Cheers, Adam. What's going on, brother? Hanging AZ, the other John in the house. What's up, Hanging? How you doing? And with that, that's who's here so far. So without further ado, let's bring in the man, the myth, the man with some people might call a gigantic eggplant.
Some people?
Yes.
I would like to meet these people, man. Hey, cheers, man.
What's going on?
All right. Hey, I like the modified name. I'm drinking a guava cart.
The hell is that?
Ale.
Hang on, I like that. Guava.
Some fruity ass beer. I don't know, man. Wheat ale with guava, passion fruit. We'll see, man.
That's better.
Wow, shit.
Speak of the man, and he appears. The
There
crayons
he
is.
is. What's up, John?
Here.
Speak of the man, he appears. Is that a Coke Zero?
Yeah, I've been fighting a cold since Tuesday, so I'm not having anything to drink right now.
That's
Hopefully
stupid.
by the weekend.
That's not cool. What'd
I
you do
got a
that?
very nice hand delivery from Dr. Emenecker today, so I'm happy about that.
You got a what from Emenecker?
Nice hand delivery, some samples.
Ah, very cool.
Be able to try the 21090 still Austin pick. So
There you go. Cool. Yeah, I haven't cracked mine yet, but I have tried it. Mine's right here. A little pour some Austin on me. And I guess this is as good a place as any to make the announcement of anybody who hasn't seen. Nancy Fairley did a little contest on Instagram that she was having trouble coming up with names for batches 188 to 200 approximately of cigar blend. So she asked people for names and influencers and such. So batch 188 is the Bad Axe batch for Bobby Bad Axe Bourbon.
What? That's so crazy, dude.
yeah.
Batch 190 is, where is it? Let's Get Rocked for 21090. And two unknown numbers yet under 200 or around 200 are Norseman's Voodoo Chili
Wow.
and the Uncensored batch.
No way, dude. That's quite the honor.
nice.
You're not kidding. So
Cheers to you, man.
we are.
That's awesome, man.
So anybody who sees batches 188 to 200, there's kind of an APB out on those because Other channels and Instagrammers and such that got them are Bourbon Rye Guy, Drums. Oh yeah, there's also the what do you call it? There's wait a minute, or was theirs Rick House Rock? I thought theirs was Let's Get Rock. There's a number of them. The Barrel Proof Nerd got one. Oh, there's also Troy, the Pop 'em Don't Watch 'em batch.
Damn.
So there's a whole lot of really cool ones for a lot of different channels, and yeah, I'm just kind of waiting to hear from Nancy what batch is mine, what batch are the others. So there's gonna be a bunch of channels and people looking for these specific batches. So if you spot one, you know, like I said, there's kind of all points bulletin out on these. I've already
eye out for those, man.
The last ones I found recently were in the 140s. So it's going to be very expensive if I find a place that has them.
I've only ever seen one in my life, and I have no idea what batch it was. It was behind glass. I asked the dude how much. He said like $275, and I was like, suck a fucking dick, dude.
Well, I would pay up to $250 all day long. 200 is like $220, between $2 and $250, depending on the state, is MSRP at this point.
Shit, $250
and
is my cap.
especially if it's for one of the named people, I would pay a couple extra bucks for it.
No, especially if you have your own batch too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that's yeah. Is it gonna have a picture of you on the back, like, or just
I
like?
don't know.
Is it just gonna be the outline of your hair with glasses on the?
I kind of thought it, but maybe we can make that happen.
That would be so sick, dude. It's just like a BourBen.
Not only that, we're absolutely going to have to do some ASMR readings of batch numbers.
Hold on, man. I got a hash brown in the air fryer. Just one sec.
Is it a euphemism? Forgot to take a dump? That sounds like a euphemism, doesn't it? I don't even know how we're going to find these batches.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're out already. I don't. Yeah, so the thing is she is behind on tasting notes. So you don't even know, you know, we know 188 to 200 are kind of where ours are. We know 188 is Bobby's and 190 is 190 is 21090s.
Yeah.
But as far as I know, she hasn't released what any of the others are yet. But I'll also let me see if I can.
Nancy had a picture of a bunch of bottles on Instagram today.
Did she put up a new one? Let me look.
Like there was like 4 or 5 bottles that were lined up. I'm not. It was at the top of my.
Murray Hill Club special releases. Those are.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're coming back. It looks like she said. Calvados cask.
No joke, man. I really do have a hash brown here. I'm gonna mute myself while I.
Yeah. So let me see if I can do a link to this post. So here is, I believe this should go to the post where she announced the winners of the contest. And yeah, I can't believe there's going to be a Joseph Magnus cigar blend uncensored.
That's wild, man. I love that.
I can't wait to find out what batch number it is. Unfortunately, batch number 69, 68 were already in the past, so, you know. Let's see if anybody.
I got ketchup, Adam. Don't worry, dude. I'm not going in dry, dude.
There you go. Dram's doing a little Chattanooga 111 cask. Yeah, I'm doing the 100 bottled and bond set spring 2018 because I actually have some now. Thanks to Sean Whiskey Wars after I shattered my last bottle before I ever had a taste. Deathless Dogs and House Dan, one of the Ambarana lovers, going to be doing a stream at 9 o'clock tonight Eastern, 8 p.m. Central for you Central peoples.
Cheers, Dan.
I'll probably bounce off around then because I know both Dan and the likes are going live around then.
I got my Deathless
so,
Dogs coaster going on here.
Nice.
Very cool. And if you're not subbed to the Deathless Dogs, what's wrong with you? And there is the link to the world's worst bourbon channel. You may want to. You may not want to check that out, but if you do want,
I do want to check that out.
Check it out. Give him a sub.
Hold on a minute. Wait, it's not on YouTube.
Nickel After Dark needs to be a channel.
Yeah, I put that in chat. I said the world's worst birthday bourbon channel should be AKA George Dickel After Dark.
Maybe that's what he'll call his live streams. Who knows? There you go. Adam's having some of the chat founders from last year. Any finds so far this week, Gary? If you're down there. Are you the only person on the Still Austin train? I'm not really on the Still Austin train. This is my first bottle of Still Austin. I'm on the Nancy Fraley train. I haven't absolutely loved the Still Austin I've had before, but I had to support the boys. You know what I mean? And I did get to try it, and it's definitely I'll call it less aggressive Texas and an easier to sip bottle. So, yeah, had to support the boys on that, endeavor. James Morgan is in the house. Shall stay vet. Yeah, but we don't know if we're actually going to get a taste or anything yet. But yeah. But we're going to be looking for those. I get the wrong channel name to have a cigar batch named after. No, but I could see the franchise batch. That would be pretty cool, actually. I could see a franchise. And she did say there is going to be another naming contest in the future. She got kind of like approval with it. Magnus is on board. So, yeah, I could see a franchise batch. I mean, how cool would that be?
Mm-hmm.
Buy a dream, scare him, and pop them. Yep. Troy's got his own batch, too. Don't know the number on that one yet either. So on today for 249, check. Yeah, no rush, because they may already be out. They may not be. I don't freaking know. Ash Brown 911. Not one to kink shame, but Jesus. He has a great emotions. Yeah, he's got a hash brown going on.
Well, I mean, that's not a euphemism.
Cheers. Happy Friday Eve. Cheers.
Shit.
When you need some freaking hash browns, you got to go.
Hey, man, I had it in the air fryer before I popped on here, so gotta,
Mango guava beer and hash browns. This beer is international. And there was the reason for the ketchup going in dry. I don't know. See, here's the thing, right? A greasy McDonald's one in the morning, I go dry with that because there's so much grease on it.
Yeah,
you get a point there.
So much salt. Like if you get the McDonald's and the paper wrapper hash brown, that one I go in dry. I'm gonna say. I don't need.
Do you ever get the egg McMuffin with sausage and then put the hash brown in between? Kind of make an abomination of a McDonald's breakfast sandwich.
No.
I never have either, but I'm thinking about it right now, man.
See, I tend to go biscuit. Like sometimes there's nothing but I will say this, one of the worst things that happened with COVID was the destruction of the all-day breakfast at McDonald's.
Yes.
Because, let's face it, fast food is crap, right? But an egg sandwich sometimes at 9 o'clock at night, and it's literally an egg, a muffin, an egg, an English muffin, a slice of cheese, and maybe a slice of ham or whatever. It was, it was not toxic food that you could get at any time of the day or night, and it was incredible. I was all the time breakfast,
I was
dinner.
thinking of my bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddles.
Yeah, but I'm saying it was breakfast for dinner for like $5. Anytime you couldn't figure out what you wanted for dinner, and COVID destroyed that. I was a big fan. I'm a big fan of breakfast for dinner, but I'm not usually one to like initiate it or whatever. But like, it was just like, yeah, I'll get an egg muffin, or I'll get a sausage, egg, and cheese on a biscuit. Sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits next level.
Because of COVID, they no longer do this. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because they simplified the menus.
That's news to me, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
Of course, I never went to McDonald's for breakfast at any other time except for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 10:30. It was gone.
Damn, dude.
Picked up a Chattanooga Isla cast Scotch finish the other day. I have one of those from either last year or 2 years ago. Still not even cracked. It's just kind of over there somewhere. One day when I hate myself, I'll open it. It's not hate myself, but I know it's peaty and weird. And it's like, if I want to go peaty and weird, I'm just going to grab Scotch. You know, it's that weird in between.
Go for that Campbelltown, man.
Don't be afraid to pour some more Chattanooga samples. I mean, are you talking about that blind I have here? Because that's one of the many things I have here. Is I have a blind from Shelby sitting in the drawer next to me that I've had now for probably a couple months. I've got a blind from Jigs sitting here that I haven't done. That's right here. We were possibly going to do it tonight, me and Sean, but Sean had other plans tonight, and I also saw Dan was doing a different Jigs blind tonight, so I felt it was a little redundant. So I just did this introductory pop-up bullshit that I'm doing right now. Did I have the red corn? I had a taste of the red corn. Bonnie liked it more than I did. But I don't know that either of us liked it enough to get it hand delivered. You know, if it was here, we might grab a bottle. Sugar Kitty's talking about the Still Austin red corn, I believe. Speaking of corn, Dusty Dan's whiskey reviews in the house. What up, y'all? What up, Dusty Dan? You
Dusty
gorgeous
Dan, you
Here you go. Let me do my Dan impersonation. And yeah, if you're not subscribed to Dusty, what the hell's wrong with you? Give Dan a sub. Maybe Dan will come on here. You never know. I mean, I wouldn't expect him to stoop to this level, but you never know.
Hey, what are you trying to say, man? Are we like bottom of the barrel guests over here on this fine channel?
No, I'm saying I'm the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess so. But yeah,
somebody's got to be the bottom.
Yep. Always support the boys. Don't want to sit
Sorry.
on
I apologize for that.
Anybody here has ever sat on the boys? Whew. You don't matter who you believe in, you'll see Jesus.
Yeah.
Sit on the boys. I want to batch, yep.
Man.
Almost work. When I see a McDonald's hash brown, it's green, so I just say no.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Nah. How does that happen?
Yeah, I don't get that one.
I mean, maybe it's just how it is in New Jersey, you know?
I don't know. That's weird. I like the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not on the Chick-fil-A train. I don't understand it.
I mean, just overall or just for breakfast?
No, overall.
What? Are you fucking crazy, my man?
No.
Dude. Chick-fil-A is the shit.
Well, I can list off multiple better chicken sandwiches.
No. Popeyes is like down here, and like Chick-fil-A. Come on.
Oh no, Popeyes is so much better.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing I do like about Chick-fil-A though, their waffle fries are good though.
Well, see, I'm not a waffle fry.
God damn it, dude! I'm getting kicked for having like the right opinion. Fuck that shit.
I mean, you're just wrong. It's okay. You don't like flavor or crunchiness or juiciness.
Oh my god! I mean, dude, there's a Popeyes around here, and it sucks balls, dude. There's only one around here though.
What do you mean it sucks? Whoa.
It's terrible, man. I don't know.
You ever had the Popeyes chicken sandwich?
Yeah. yeah. The spicy one that everyone lost their shit over
No,
like
not
3 years.
spicy, regular, the classic.
It's the regular
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's bad about it?
I mean, it's just all bread. There's no chicken to it.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
man.
Popeyes, you the freaking
going
chicken's
to-
like that fucking thick.
Yeah.
No,
Are
I
you,
mean,
you're not going to like Popeyes or something like that?
Puppy.
Like, I don't know where you're going, but man, you got some bootleg ass Popeyes there or something.
Maybe it just sucks in California.
Like my like when I get a Popeyes chicken sandwich, like that thing is like that.
Yeah. I mean, the
You could-
chicken itself is that thick. I mean,
Wait, hold up. How long? When was the last time you tried one?
Within the last year.
Wow, when you're out hunting somewhere, you need to treat yourself to a different Popeyes.
I mean, there's literally just one in the county that I live in, which is crazy because there's 500,000 people here. But I don't understand it.
That's
I
why
think-
that sounds like I don't believe it's a real Popeyes. It's like a
No, it is, dude. It is. It's. There's only one pop. The only other one is like in the Bay Area. I know there's one. Like,
So
kind of-
Bojangles does not exist in the north.
yeah,
So-
up here, no.
Bojangles when I'm on the road, traveling, but that's not a thing here. Not in the Northeast.
yeah.
We don't have Bojangles. We don't have Hardee's.
Yeah, we got Hardee's all over the place here. I love it.
We don't have
over-
Hardee's.
it's-
We don't have Jack's. We don't have Jack in the Box.
Yeah, we
Carl's
don't have Jack in
Jr.
the Box.
We
don't
have
have-
Carl's Jr. here instead of Hardee's. It's the same thing though.
We don't have Carl's Jr. We don't have Steak and Shake. There's a lot of the chains we don't have here. We don't have
You don't
Raisin.
have In-N-Out Burger. No, that
Yeah,
shit.
we don't have In-N-Out. So if you want to send me one of those,
Yeah. Whew.
and one of my saddest moments was Fat Burger had expanded to the East Coast
No
and
shit.
then shrank back. So for a while, I could get a Fat Burger here. Can't get one anymore. That sounds really good right now. What's up, Bill? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I've got my Culver's here. I'm
Come
happy
on.
with that.
Yeah, I saw that, Shelby. Triple peat. I don't even know what to make of that. Is that like peated malt, peated barrels, and I don't know what else? Something else? Some dude named Pete? Like, I don't know what's going on with that. Anyone else just pre-gaming before the game? Is the game on tonight?
Yeah, Eagles, Vikings.
Who cares?
Oh, is that Sports Bowl?
Yeah.
No, it's not hockey, so I don't care.
I was watching a little training camp hockey a little bit earlier tonight.
Yeah. I wish they still broadcast Traverse City tournament.
That's what this says. It was Detroit and Dallas. It was on the Red Wings YouTube channel.
Oh, really?
The prospect tournament.
Yeah. Traverse City being broadcast on YouTube?
It's on the Red Wings channel as the Red Wings are playing.
Wow. So for those who don't know, Traverse City tournament is basically all the rookies and prospects from each NHL team become a team and play against each other.
Huh.
Yeah, and it's still better than football.
I mean, it's people actually trying, people that aren't getting paid a shitload.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna have to... Oh yeah, look at that prospect tournament. Stream. Oh no, it is still live. There you go. Wow, this camera work is horrible.
The fuck?
Yeah, they're actually shooting through the netting right now. This is amazing. Wow, this is Traverse City hockey. This is awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, NHL prospect tournament. Awesome. Well, I highly recommend checking that out. Over 7,000 people watching that stream and 20 people watching this stream. So cheers to you 20 crazy motherfuckers.
That's about as good a camera work as you're going to get in a small arena, though, I think.
Yeah.
And that's the first I've seen of them putting the netting up for the middle of the ice, not just the corners and the ends.
Shelby, I will wrench Tater Dom when I have an identity on Tater Dom. I still have suspicions, even though I've talked to Tater Dom off stream, that Tater Dom is not Tater Dom. So I am withholding that wrench until I get some kind of finding out who he really is. Not that he owes me an identity or anything. It's just a little. I still believe he could be somebody that is possibly persona non grata on this channel. And for anybody who doesn't know what that means, it means not welcome. So I want to know.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Exactly. That's all. Neck pour, the peat dominated. A few days later, it opened up and Chattanooga was able to shine through with a pleasant amount of peat on the back polish and finish. That's the Isla cask, or that's the triple peat? Hey, Chick-fil-A's garbage sweaty chicken. There you go. Cheers.
Man, you guys are fucking high. Hey, it's 4:47 in California.
It's
you know what time it is, dude?
It's time to pour some of that in a sample bottle. That's what time it is.
Yeah, dude. Fuck. Hit me up, man. I'll send it your way.
BMCKY, aka Prescription Bourbon, aka David in the House, aka David Worldwide, has been from Kentucky to Baltimore to San Fran, all in a couple weeks. David making his tour around the country. What's going on, man? How you doing? And if you're not subscription bourbon, well, then you're just messed up.
Speaking of Baltimore, did you see what Todd posted about Sagamore today?
I mean, I got news alerts, and I might have talked to some people who work there today. But yeah, apparently it's been in the works for a while.
Sounds like it.
So if you want some amaretto whiskey, yeah. For those who don't know, apparently Serono, aka I believe Di Serono,
yep,
has purchased the controlling stake in Sagamore Distillery, and they are also going to be moving the distillery to a different part of Baltimore, and not in Inner Harbor on the water where it is today. I don't really understand that move at all. I'm sure there's more to it. Probably the property value.
I was reading the Baltimore paper link that Todd posted. And apparently it's a new park down by the water that I didn't know that the founder of Under Armour had something to do with Sagamore.
Yeah, he was the money guy.
He's a big proponent of this new industrial park.
Mm-hmm.
But what I didn't understand was near the end of the article, it said they're going to keep the same distilling process using Maryland corn and local water. I'm like, I thought they were making rye mostly, but okay.
Yeah, it's a whole weird. Well, I believe there's corn in the mash bill. No, there is. There's 95 there. Well, they have more than one mash bill, so I believe one of the mash bills has corn. Talking about the Lord Jesus chicken like that. Yeah,
dude, thank you.
That,
Sheldon,
I don't really
thank
care
you for having my back.
And Bonnie is very, I will call it, do whatever the hell you want and be whatever the hell you want positive. So Chick-fil-A leaves a little bit of a shitty taste in your mouth if you have any kind of friends or family in that realm. I don't usually judge my fast food by that, but it is part of the equation. But if their food was amazing, I will say this, right? Like you were talking about their waffle fries being good. They fried them for another minute, they'd be awesome. But they're always soft. They never crisp up the waffle, which is what's the point of me having a waffle fry if it's not going to be crispy?
A little too plastic.
You guys go to the wrong Chick-fil-A, dude. What you need to do is go to Southern Ohio, and everyone that works there is so stoked just to have a job, and it's the best, dude. It's their pleasure to serve you every time they say the word pleasure a lot.
Popeyes consistently has the biggest clone chicken breast of any fast food joint. There you go. See, that Popeye sandwich is fat, just a little greasy.
I like them fat and a little greasy sometimes.
I wasn't impressed with the one I had.
Director for most inbred clone chicken, tell Popeyes. Well, We don't have Church's chicken here either. No. KFC's not even in the conversation.
Yeah, thank you.
They changed the oil years ago. When they went from using, I believe it was whatever they used, when they went away from using trans fats, whatever the hell they're using today, all their stuff has a funky taste to it now.
Chick-fil-A uses peanut oil. I know that.
KFC's not even in my world at this point.
Well, years ago, all those places used to fry it in lard.
Anyone remember the Woody Allen movie Sleeper? He sees the 12-foot tall chicken, the 6-foot tall celery. To the strawberry. There you go. KFC is always simultaneously over and undercooked. So they undercook it, and then it lives under a heat lamp for like 3 weeks until you get it. So it is just not good. KFC used to be the standard. There was nobody could say a bad thing against KFC, and then they changed the oil, and it's been downhill since then. Though my favorite KFC story in recent times is that they put up a picture somewhere of, I forget what it was, somewhere online, of like some of the original like Colonel's documents or whatever. And on the next page was the, whatever it is, the 11 secret spices. It was actually the recipe for the spice mix, and it got published everywhere. And KFC was like, it's not really it.
What?
You can look up. There's lots of people who use the recipe and were like, this is KFC chicken.
Damn. There's only 11, though. It can't be that hard to figure out.
Oh, it's just a different name. The one you have is finished in 3 different Isla casks. Hence the triple P. Okay. Anyone get a sip of the Elijah Craig Ryder Cup European Oak? I have seen it. I have not gotten a sip of it. I knew somebody who wanted to get it, and I offered to pick it up for them, and they said they were passing. So I don't know. My hockey team is doing an exhibition next to where I work into the month. I'm pumped. Can't wait to see the rookies. Your hockey team? Adam, no offense.
Well, he's probably a Predators fan. He's in Tennessee, right?
Yeah. I want to know what love is.
I want you to blow me.
Could be. 3 peated whiskeys, 3 peated malts, 3 finished casks. Column distilled bourbon, column distilled malt whiskey made with 3 different peated malts. That's a freaking mouthful. That sounds like, a mouthful. See, Jackson's in the house. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Mr. Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. What?
I didn't know this was a singing stream, dude. I would have not participated.
It ain't a singing stream.
Okay, good.
Independent Joe in the house. Popping up out of nowhere with the drop of the links for David Prescription Bourbon, aka Mr. Worldwide, right now. Adam Shelton yelling the F-bomb. I don't know what. Did you just stub your toe or something, dude?
Stub this, bro.
Everybody saying what's up to Joe. Andrew V in the house. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Buddy, I live in the place where chicken was invented. I know from chicken.
What? How do you can't live in the place chicken was invented?
Fried chicken, Nashville.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case. I think chicken was invented before the egg.
Jerry Black says Popeyes is my go-to place for chicken.
Okay, there you go. Now the debate's settled. Jerry Black says Popeyes.
It's got to be spicy.
All right.
It's got to be the Popeyes spicy. The regular doesn't really have much flavor to it, but the spicy Popeyes chicken.
That's the only one I've ever. Dude, that's the only one I've ever gotten at Popeyes.
Not the spicy sandwich. The actual pieces of chicken.
The actual. Okay, I might have had that 15 years ago.
Oh, you're missing out. They actually marinate it in spice. And it's the spice is under the skin. It's really good.
All right,
Hey,
next time.
Brett,
Next time I'm south.
because of multiple fundraisers teams back in the day. There you go. Sandeep Team in the house. Hi, how you doing? What makes the 94 proof Ryder Cup special? So for 100 today and left. Well, the way I figure it, it is $60 for the toasted bourbon. It is $20 for the shitty box they put around it.
Yep.
And it is $20 for the European oak, aka French oak cask that they toasted to put it in. So I don't know anybody who's tried it. But that's kind of what I figure the equation is. But 99 is MSRP on that. Brian Slapshots Roadhouse in the house. What's going on, Brian? And I'm pretty sure at this point I can announce that I'm going to be taking Brian on a pick next month in Virginia.
Oh shit, Virginia.
That should be cool. Balla in the house, Bourbon Balla Lee. What's up, brother? How you doing? Wow, we're up to 33 people watching this garbage. Cheers to all of you. How far behind on channel? I'm only 1 minute behind on chat. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the European oak, yeah, which I believe is French oak or oak. Why they called it European oak, I don't know. I mean, well, hang on, chat jumped here. I mean, Baller, you know, isn't all fast food chicken a guaranteed trip to the shitter? You know, I mean, you're gonna get that slide. John, I haven't tried them yet. I did see Dame Drop's review on them and on the sweet and spicy Popeyes wings. I'm gonna have to check them out.
Is that just a marketing term by this
point?
Oh,
is this Andrew Meyer? Did you abbreviate to Andrew V now? So those who don't know, Andrew is up in Alaska. We got Smoke Rag in Traverse City headed up to Alaska. What's the word with Traverse City? Is it name? So Traverse City whiskey, I have a problem with the brand. So they, in general, it's good stuff. It's all sourced. The problem is that they've had some phenomenal picks and they've had some iffy picks. And when you pick the whiskey, they will tell you, oh, yeah, this is 8-year-old MGP. And you'll get the barrel on it and it'll say Kentucky. And then when you call them on it, they will go on podcasts and shows and say that you don't know what you're talking about. So they have not been the best to the whiskey community. They've backpedaled on that a lot. For me, Traverse City, because of that, is always a try before you buy, because you kind of never know what you're getting. I don't trust them. That said, there's been some delicious stuff that's come out of there. Sandeep reminding everybody to hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Sandeep. Appreciate that. I didn't even hit the thumbs up. So there you go. Yep. I mean, like I said, it's like 90-something% confirmed. It should be a hundo, but nothing's 100% confirmed in this world till we show up there. But that is the current plan. Yeah. And all goes to plan. That pick will be A. Smith Bowman. A Bowman single barrel. AKA, you know, basically Eastern Blantones.
So is it the John Jay or the Abraham?
I'm sure it's a John Jay, but
okay.
It's at A. Smith Bowman Distillery.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, am I hoping they'll be like, oh yeah, since you guys were on the pick, you can get one of these if you want. You know, then they'll just be like,
Have either of you guys tried the cask strength Bowman?
That's what we're talking about. That's the
Abraham. Okay.
No, I have not. That's rare as shit.
Yeah, it is. It's like 120 something. I mean,
well, they've even had hazmat ones. They're single casks and they're expensive as hell.
Yeah, I've never seen. I've got the John Jay.
There's medium rare chicken. Well, I think that's just because people in Seattle generally want to end themselves. Z-Man in the house. And Isaiah well in the house. Cheers, both of you. wonderful people. Baker's Drinks in the house, too. You guys reminded me I should have some whiskey. Yeah, you should. And if you haven't checked out Baker Drinks yet, what are you waiting for? Throw them a sub. Everybody's saying what's up to each other. Sugar Kitty saying Blantones, Virginian, ingenious species. Leave it to the animal to take it to the animal kingdom. And phylum. Although I think phylum got thrown out now. Bonnie was telling me there's like a whole different like bullshit now. Wow, we're 1 hour into this. Well, 45 minutes. It's now 8 o'clock. So,
God damn.
yeah, okay. Henry Ray A. Smith Bowman labeled the Abraham Bowman the experimental. Yeah, be nice to get one. I don't think I'll ever see one, but there's a good chance. Hopefully, we'll get to try at least our pick at cast strength. I'm not going to say we've ever distracted somebody when we're doing a pick and taking a water bottle and filled it up with our pick so we could try it again later at cast strength. But yeah.
That's pretty good.
I'm not saying somebody might have done that at Schmuffalo Schmace, but
hey, that's a good move. I respect the move, dude. That's a good move.
Oh, excuse me. So what do you boys drink? Are you still on your guava, whatever?
No, man, I'm on the...
Zero? Oh, yeah, that's a Newport Voyage. So what do you think of that?
Well, after a hash brown, it's not hitting as hard as I remember. I was about 6 pours deep the first time I had it. And I kind of had like an out-of-body Jimmy Russell hog floating through the clouds kind of moment. But I didn't... yeah, like right now, it's not... I mean, it's good. But, you know, it's not blowing my pants off or anything. I hate to say it, but maybe that hash brown with the ketchup and a couple of beers before that, maybe it threw off my mouth a little bit.
I've seen whole pallets of the Abraham Bowman. Trouble is, it was well wrapped in plastic wrap. That's no excuse for you not grabbing one.
What the hell? Come on, man. Time to rob that motherfucker.
You got T-Rock with you.
And Joe is saying the voyage is okay. Yeah, I'm worried about it, especially at the price tag.
Yeah, you know, I dropped $250 on it, which is less than retail from what I understand. But like I said,
can tell you that's less than it was at the distillery.
Yeah, I'm not, you know, I'm not mad at it. It's not like the Master's Keep 17 but that one turned bad on me though at the same time. The last quarter of the bottle.
That cork shrunk up, right?
Something, and it just got real bitter at the end.
Oh, Baker Drinks, isn't it?
Got some shrinkage. I don't know, man. Maybe it'll open up. But yeah, the first time I cracked this was incredible. But right now it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I need a little tasty taste of that. Baker Drinks also didn't love
I'll send it your way, man.
I'll give it another chance for making a decision. The price gave me huge expectations. Yeah, I think the price is just Campari trying to stick it in our keister.
Yeah, hey, just shoot me your address. Send you one right now, Ben.
All right. Well, we should be sending shit back and forth anyway.
Hell yeah. You too, John, for that matter.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We'll talk about that after stream. How about that?
We'll pull out the eggplants off camera.
Why off camera?
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Anybody who knows this channel knows the eggplants have flown here. You got to be, at this point, though, you kind of got to be an OG to know about that.
Yeah.
Oh, at this point, that was like years ago.
Yeah.
I've had some attempts in recent times, but but I've grown wise of their activities in the back and kept them in the background. So the only one who's seen the unit was myself. And the last one was like sad and embarrassing. It was like a little shriveled one. It was
So next question I asked, did you rate it?
There was no rating it. It was like it was embarrassing. It was like a micro job.
It wasn't like the one time like the infamous moment that we had on the live. Dude, I feel like I've witnessed so many.
Picture or the video? There's been
video. The video that popped up, the one that you clicked on, and everyone
saw.
Oh,
the dude on dude action.
Yeah, that was a legendary. Dude, I feel so honored to be like involved in so many great Whiskey Tube moments. Like that one is like probably number 1 or number 2, maybe just behind Jason's chugging the Stag Junior. Like just to be there for that moment was amazing. Chug Norris was born that day.
Chug is freaking epic.
Yeah, the Chug Norris chug, that, and like being on the live stream with you and the butt sex. That was a good time, dude. Like that. There's so many. Yeah. The thing is, I'm inebriated most of the time. Yeah. Dude, can you please tell me where that sample is from? Like where?
South Park.
Oh, okay. God, I should have known, dude. God damn it.
Is it too loud? Because I've been trying to adjust.
No, that's the perfect.
Okay.
It's the perfect.
The other night I played this and it like blew people's eardrums out.
Oh, that sounds great.
Okay. I did lower the level since it blew people's ears out the other.
I got the one where Hartman says, "Lick my balls," and Kyle says, "Present them."
Do I have to? Let me go through my South Park clips that are queued up here.
Dude.
I've got a Herbert the Pervert soundboard on my phone.
That's legendary, dude.
These bitches!
Yeah.
Yes.
Props to that.
Excuse me, but I do believe that sucks ass.
What else like?
Hey, B523. That's probably the best larceny I've had.
Yep. That clip is too quiet. I got to make that clip louder.
You're the Bubba looking down with his big red arm. What do you want from us, Monica? And the mother bent down and said, I need about
3 minutes. What? Is that from
South Park
clips? Yeah, I think that's it from my South Park clips that I have queued up anyway. Eggplant emojis still exist. Yes, they do. Right on Shredward.
Yeah.
The triple eggplant. That's his finishing move.
Triple, man.
There you go.
Finishing.
Actually, the triple eggplant would be like.
There you go. Gordo said, "I'm proud of you."
Yeah.
Legend episode 1.
the Mid-South is filled with men with very
Dude, I love it, man. The deliberation in his delivery, man. It's fucking classic, dude.
Is that the that guy on Andrew? Is that guy on Instagram? I forget what it is. Alaska Whiskey something. What are you guys seeing the what do you call it? The Ryder Cup for? I've seen it from $100 to like $150. I don't know. I'm like tempted and not at the same time because I was I'm not really a big fan of the regular toasted Whiskey Godfather. Yeah, that's it. I might need some of those picks one of these days, Andrew.
I mean, it's kind of hard to justify $100 for a 94 proof pick. Though.
Yeah, man. I'm not a big fan of the. I still have. I think I still have it, man. I've had a bottle for like 2 years. I'm only like halfway done.
What should I pour next year?
If I'm paying 40 to 45 for a store pick 94, I'm doing it all day. I love those, but I can't justify $100 for that.
Yeah, I've got 2 store picks. I go
That's
back
like
to those
more
a
than a
lot.
barrel proof. No.
No, dude. Yeah, fuck that.
So you're on voyage. I think it's time for a sad moment. This has been waiting for too long.
Oh,
What do you
boy,
got?
going down.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I think it's time.
Is it a chug time? I mean,
No,
it's
this
not.
is a good pick. This is a good pick. I'm gonna sip on it.
All right. I
I
might
was
actually.
about it, but it's really not even an impressive chug. You know?
That's true. It'd be kind of a sad chug.
Right. So I'm just gonna, it's like a
Dude,
half.
you know what? I fucking hate to say this, man, but I'd rather have. Like, I've had a couple of Russell's picks that I'd much rather have.
Oh my God,
Than this voice.
ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, you may not recognize him without a hat, but it's just about to get gorgeous in here.
Uh-oh. Hey.
Piper himself, Bourbon Neophyte, in the
Hey.
house.
Hello. I just
Cheers,
wanted
Anthony.
to pop on for a minute or two and say hi and cheers. And I just popped up. I'm sitting here in the backyard. My wife and I are going to get ready to go to dinner. It's a little after 5. And I'm like, what? BourBen's got a pop-up? And so I thought I
I've
missed
not
it.
been able to stream my regular time for like the last several weeks. And I'm
too.
not going to be able to for the next several weeks. So I'm just going to show up places.
Well, I told everybody that I was going to do a kind of a East Coast stream for everybody this week, but every time I wanted to stream, somebody else was on. So last night I got ready to go, and then I saw that Whiskey Mountains was having a birthday thing, and I'm like, oh well, I gotta watch that. So I sat there and
Wait,
and
so you want to go now? I'll shut this down right now.
No,
You're going to dinner. Where are you
I'm
going
gonna
to
go to dinner here in a little bit. But like I said, this popped up. I was just catching up on a few other videos from different people, and I was like, "Holy crap, BourBen's on!" And it's daylight for me.
Yeah. So where are you going to dinner?
I don't know, but I was drinking some Orchard House while I was.
Okay, little compass box action.
Yep.
So the group I do a lot of my picking with out of Texas, actually, maybe getting a compass box Marion cask.
Oh.
The one like this. The
Oh
the
yeah.
Glass Oil blends. This one
Mhm.
happens to be a Marine Tan Sherry one.
I was gonna say that's pretty dark.
Yeah. So this isn't the one they're getting. This is
No, but
this is sherry finished. This is
Ooh.
our fan whiskey mentors pick. But
that has got to be.
and I actually don't know what distillery this is from, but the one out of Texas that I'm a big part of, if you boys need, is apparently getting a 9-year liquid bourbon finished.
Oh,
Wow.
liquid. Ooh, man.
What the hell?
Yeah. That sounds good to me.
I will let you know that's still in the confirmation phases.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good to me. That's for darn sure. I'm just excited to see you all. I can't see chat, so sorry,
So you
everybody.
know where you're going to? Oh, speaking of going to dinner, here's a delicious morsel coming in.
Oh my God. Look at that. That is your meat and potatoes right there. Let me tell you. That's right. Bought and paid for.
Exactly.
How you
Hey,
feel?
I gave up on hitting 6 foot that way. I'm working on this way now.
Oh, you're gonna win.
No, you got to work on it this way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's building a roof over it.
Yeah, exactly.
So how you feeling, Brian? All right?
A little better.
Yeah.
Only a
So,
little.
Not to hijack
Yeah.
anything, but Brian, the
Hijack whatever you want.
Country Squire, because I've talked to you about a few of their blends, like Old Toby. They call it the Middle Earth series.
Yep.
So they pulled it all that stuff off because I was getting ready to send you some of this stuff because you were talking about it. You were interested in it. So I found out why. It's like I don't want to say a copyright thing, but because they use the term Middle Earth, I think they had to pull it and do some renaming because, think of The Hobbit and stuff like that. So they talk about Old Toby being the best pipe weed in the Shire. So I think they have to pull back. The blends are going to stay the same. They've got to change the name.
Got to do a rename.
And I'm like, what is going on here? How can you be out of everything? And then just yesterday, in a chat that I was in, someone mentioned the reason. And I'm like, holy smokes, okay.
Yeah.
And I was just watching the Pipe Cottage. I didn't know even it was live. I was just catching up on a stream that he did an hour or so ago. And someone mentioned it there. And he didn't know why, but his wasn't a live stream. But anyway, made me think of you. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to send him a message to let him know. But anyway, just FYI. So if you went to the site and go, I can't find any of that. That's why. And like I said, until yesterday, I didn't know either. So anyway, sorry, Ben.
No problem at all. Does killing a Russells make anybody else sick? I mean, I have many Russells, but like
guy right here, man, makes
Look
me
at
sad.
that killer.
I'm crying on the inside, Ben.
especially with the new cost of them.
Oh,
Yeah, it has gone up, man.
Oh, Gizmo turned into a dog.
She always avoids looking at the screen. She's like, I can't look. I can't.
I thought you won't come in that room.
She started the other day, like, I don't know, about a week ago, right before I got sick. I haven't been on since when was I on? Tuesday with Cheech, I think, last week. And so she's been since the wife's been working in here, so she's been coming in here. This is the wife's, office during the day, and so she's been coming in there. So now she's a little more comfortable, I guess. I don't know.
Ryder Cup? Are you kidding? Are you talking about the Elijah?
But of course, Izzy's here. He's like, she can't take my spot.
So there is a difference in the finish versus the regular Elijah Craig, but it definitely is not worth that money.
I've seen it from everywhere from 99 to 150 here. I still haven't pulled the trigger.
I think it was in Delaware. My nephew sent me a pic, and I said, "Don't pay the price." And I think his was like $100. I said, "Go buy yourself some small batch, or one of their selects, 9-year, 10-year." I go, much better for the money, because I think it's still 94 proof too.
Yeah, it is 94 proof.
Yeah, it was nothing special. So I was like,
somebody's gonna have to tell me it's amazing to do.
And he was like, are you interested? And I go, absolutely not.
What was the price he saw for?
I think it was $100.
Yeah, that's like I was saying earlier. People were asking why it's 100. I think it's $20 for the crappy box. And
there's more for that market
for the European/French oak cask.
Shit. I picked up that 16-year Bull Run and a Pinot Noir cask, probably come out of some Dago's basement in New York. Well, who cares? It's freaking delicious. 16-year-old MGP juice.
Bull Run is out of Oregon, not New York.
No, I said they probably got the barrel that they finished it in
from
some Dago in New York. I'm sorry. That's not political.
James, I don't know.
It's okay. It's
It's
I
okay.
don't mind. I don't mind
I
the
don't
term.
know that I've ever seen that brand in the U.S.
I'm not Italian at all, but I find the term funny.
Spey Truntia? I've never heard of it.
Yeah. I don't have my glasses on, but I could see it. I'm like, what is that?
I think saying Dago is equivalent to saying like Mick or Kraut. It's like, it can't be racist if it's all European.
Personally, where I came from in Pennsylvania, a Dago, a Wop, a Hunky, a Pollock wasn't bad. We were in Middletown.
You called each other.
It's old timey. Yeah.
You truly did.
Hey, William Hall's in the house. Cheers, William.
Cheers.
And Tennessee's in the house.
Hey,
And if
William.
anybody wants a book, this is the man.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers,
What's up,
guys.
Adam?
Hey.
William,
Hey,
did
boy,
you hear my last
just saying Gizmo But Sandy's what's her name? It's been so long since I've seen her, Brian. I don't even remember her name.
Kara.
Cara?
Oh, your wife.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Kidding. I said not your wife, the dog. I'm kidding.
That is the dog.
There's Gizmo. Hey, that's a good looking animal. No offense to your dog.
Gizmo in the house with Gizmo's little Hitler mustache.
No, it's only half
You
the
also
mustache.
notice that?
He's only got half the mustache.
I know,
Yeah.
but if you get the 45-degree angle,
The other half fell on the bottom of the chin.
I know.
It's like an exclamation point.
He looks like a jazz saxophonist, to be honest.
If I'm being honest, the thing I really liked on this pick, it wasn't a flavor bomb or anything, but it had notes that were kind of that dusty, funky turkey that reminded me of a much older turkey.
You got me one to pour one, so I'm pouring one.
There you go. What are you pouring?
Hey, are you referring to turkeys as in wild turkey or the turkeys that are on the street?
What Rick House is that?
I'm the oldest.
I think it's a Tyrone. No, it's F.
Yeah. This was a G. So the pick this store did after this one is probably one of my favorite picks of all time, and I sent a lot of people it. It was a Rick House K, and it was like candy.
Yeah. Do something special over there at Turkey. I just wish
That
they'd.
sounds-
I can't smell
it
when
out.
my taste buds are off. I'm drinking this crap.
There you
Nice.
go.
The 86 proof.
Brian, you don't got the vid, do you?
No, that was all negative. It's just some upper respiratory bullshit.
That COVID's going around again.
Yep.
Yeah, those
And
tests
made
came
it
back
reverse
negative. So.
For us. And,
Yeah, I'm gonna do a fresh crack on a pick that I got.
uh-oh.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
What do we got there?
Bottle Barn A4.
So what year is that? That's a 22. So that should be a Tyrone A, I believe.
Yeah, Tyrone,
Yep.
22. Let's see what we got
So
going
was
on
that
here.
the new pricing or the old pricing?
I want to say it was like 63, 64.
Oh.
So Total Wine here just got a pick. And it's like tempting. I'm not a fan of Total Wine picks.
$90.
They're so iffy. But no, it's 75.
Okay.
Like it's in between. But I know of 2 stores picks that I've tasted that are good that are dropping soon here. So it's like
The total wine pick I had was the Camp Nelson. It was really good, but it had to get through like half the bottle before it really kind of opened up, you know.
We were in a Total Wine in Louisville, and it was $92.
Yep.
Before tax.
Holy shit, that's
I might have been there with you.
Yeah,
92
I know. That's why I said we. I was talking about you and me, Ben.
Holy
Who
shit.
does speak, Kimosabe?
Man, off the nose, this is already.
Urban School. What up, Jerk?
Dirt.
Cheers,
There's
man.
no Carolina fans up in here.
This is gonna shit all over that voyage I just had. I can tell you that right now.
Carolina. Tar Heels or?
Although my
Hurricanes.
possibly my favorite turkey.
Don Cherry called them a bunch of jerks when they do their stupid little after win
the rush.
celebration bullshit.
The Storm Wave or whatever.
Whatever you want to call it.
Possibly one of my
boring.
favorite Russell's picks of all time was a blind buy at a Total Wine. It was a Camp Nelson F. And I swear the tasting note I get on it, it's really weird on a liquid, is crunchy peanut butter.
Hmm.
Huh.
Like that
Sounds
taste
delicious.
after actually like crunch up a crunchy peanut butter where it's got that little bit of dry peanut to it, but it's
Mhm.
also got the creamy peanut. That's
Sounds
what I got.
delicious.
I don't usually get any kind of
Crunchy.
nuttiness off a turkey product.
I've nursed it and I still have like this much in it because it's
You hate to get rid of it. You don't
myself
have something behind it. I know.
This
I
one's like
understand.
peanut butter and tobacco.
So you don't know where Dr. Honey's taking you for dinner, Anthony?
Actually, I'm getting ready to head in there in just a minute, and because she got home from work about 45 minutes ago, and so I'm just letting her unwind a little bit, and then I'll go in there, and I'll probably just go literally around the corner here, about 8 blocks. There's a pub right there, and just
Can't go wrong with just old school pub food.
I got a couple of them within a mile.
Do any of them have a decent pour?
No. These are here. They're pub / restaurant / casino. So one side's the bar with the casino, and then the other side's the restaurant. And no, none of them really. There's a few, and I say a few. I actually almost a month ago had to pour a tag-along. That was about the best thing I had seen. I overpaid for it, but I like tag-along. That was probably really the only bookers that I went, this was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like, Jim Beam white label and makers, or like can you at least get a pork turkey or something?
Oh, you always can get some 101 here and there. You might find makers, but none of them, and it was hard to believe, but none of them really have anything good. Even I got a casino less than 2 miles from me up the street. I can almost see the roof. They don't have anything exciting, but I mean, they got some Glenfiddich, they got some Macallan 12, but you know what? Macallan, for the money, I'll take the Glenfiddich. They did have the baby Saz, the Sazerac. I'll get that from time to time if I'm up there. I mean, that's about it for whiskey or rye. Honestly, nothing good. Even if you go to what I call into the high roller section, they have a different bar there. They don't have anything great in there, and anyone can walk in there and go to that bar, but you're not just getting Budweiser or someone who would drink that. But yeah, there's just nothing good. There are a few places, but I'm not going to the strip. That's 15 miles. In fact, and I avoid that like the plague. But, the closest I got to it was last Saturday when I visited with Chris and Lil and Big Vic and Troy Man. Ed was there. So the wife and I met them for dinner, and I was going to meet up with them on Sunday, but the wife wasn't feeling too well, and I didn't want to go far because she had her infusion on Saturday. So it was just better to camp out here. So
yeah.
But anyway, I'm going to go inside, see what she's doing. I just had to stop in and, because I don't get to see you all, especially you, and just come on, say hi, and tell everybody I'm alive and well.
Brother.
I do plan on streaming this Sunday if everything goes well. I'm heading up to camp to close it up for the year and head back home. So I will see you all around, I am sure, over the next day or two.
All right, brother.
All right, guys.
Thanks,
Take it
Jeff.
Cheers. Cheers, Anthony.
And like that, he's gone.
Man, this Russell's pick, it tastes like a pack of Smarties that you found in a leather couch. That's been there for like a couple of months. But it's
Was it in the package, or are you talking like loose Smarties?
No, well, like half loose. Like half of them are falling
So
out.
They just got a little bit of leather rub on them.
Yeah, man. Really
Is it
good,
like
though.
that leather treatment leather? What's the word? Conditioner?
Yeah, kind of like that. A little more dry though, but
Little Smarties with a side of Bic 4.
yeah, a little Smarties with some leather couch, just kind of reaching in there and pulling out a pack. Good stuff.
Maybe 1 or 2 gassers on it too.
Yeah, man. It's just really like candy sweet, but leathery and not a lot of cherry though, which is kind of different for a Russell's.
That's
I'm not
cool.
picking up a lot of cherry. Not a medicinal cherry anyway.
I've got the cherry on this one, but it's like kind of bitter tobacco, but not in a bad way.
Nice.
So I've
Like a
only
good-
ever had one Russell's pick that disappointed me. Ever.
Every one I've had lately that's come out has been a disappointment.
Well, it was a
Really?
store.
Hmm
Everyone you said recently has been a disappointment?
Well, with the exception of Bill's.
Is it the new label or is it the old?
The new labels, yeah.
Damn,
Bills.
that sucks,
Bill-
man.
Hmm
This is my theory, Ben. I'm telling you, man. Change a label, change a recipe or something.
It's younger.
Not recipe, but it's just a younger product. I think.
That literally has the age statement on it, Trev.
No, I get that, but it's still. I'm not talking about Russell specifically. I'm just talking about like 101 and my bad experience with the.
Well, I mean, the fact is that over the last few years, the supply of buying of bourbon has outpaced the creation of it.
Yeah, truth.
However, they are now creating faster than ever, and when all this stuff hits 8 years old, there will be whiskey fucking everywhere. They will have to drop the prices because they won't be able to sell it.
I think I've gotten to the point now where I just want them to proof down the Russell's picks to Kentucky Spirits because it's better that way. Just with that flavor profile they're getting now, I just think at a lower proof, it's going to be better.
It still depends on the pick. Like, I know I've tasted the two stores here that I know that I'm friendly with that are getting them, and both of them are really good. So if you need them, you let me know. I think they're going to be around 70. We'll see. They're trying to do what they can to pull back against the Campari raise.
Just don't want to support Campari anymore. I'll buy Dusty Turkey instead.
Well,
Yeah,
you got
man.
to work in a hurry then.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Masters Keeps are getting up to be about the same price as Dusty stuff.
Yeah, Master keeps the shreds out the Voyage right now. It's like it's rough.
It's good. It's just not. I don't think it's 250 good.
No, I mean, see, here's the thing. Do I think Unforgotten was 200 good? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
think any
Masters
of them
Keep 17 was 200
$100
good.
good prior to this? Yeah.
Yeah, I bought the Masters Keep. I bought for 179. The Masters Keep 17 bottle and bond. I got.
I'm
that
still
for
looking for a
179.
Revival and a Cornerstone because I left both of those on the shelves. And then that one day when Russell's 13 came out, they all disappeared.
That happened, man. I saw a Cornerstone about 2 years ago, and I passed it up. I think it was like 189 or some shit. I'm a fucking idiot.
Yep, you are.
Yeah, I know, dude.
You know how many I passed on at 140, 150? Because I said, they're here. I'll buy it one day when I'm ready for it.
Bro, I passed up on a Parker's Heritage for 140. I'm a fucking idiot, bro.
Yeah, I'm buying any Parkers I see.
Are you kicking me for that? Come
Yeah.
on. Dude, I'm telling you, I live with.
I've been thrown out of better places.
Dude, there's a couple of times I've definitely lived with regret, but you have to learn. Life is all about the.
Look, I've missed opportunities too.
That's, you can't just buy everything, man.
Sure, yeah, I find Smarties all the time. Funny what you can go couch diving for.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't eat the rubber eraser. And Brian got a Russell's pick from a shop in Rochester that was solidly average. The only one I was ever looked at.
Thank
So
you.
the one I'm talking about was actually from a store in Queens. This was probably about 2 years ago. And they marked it down to 45. They were trying to sell it for $45. When you see a Russell's pick for $45, You know there's
Yeah.
something not good. And they let me try it before I bought it, thank God. And it was just hot and no flavor.
Really?
Hey, is Nick Tahoe's in Rochester?
I don't know.
Where you get the garbage plate?
I don't know. There's garbage plates here too. T. Jarrett in the
Oh.
house. What's up, man? How you doing? Oh, and Whiskey Written's in the house. Well, at least one half of Whiskey Written. Jake in the house. Anybody got a Daniel Weller? I'm lost in the jungle and need all overpriced confidence. Well, help them find their way and give a subscription to Whiskey Written. Yeah, they're going for $2 to $3 grand here. Sandeep passed on a Parker's Heritage a few months back. Which one was it and how much was it? That matters.
Okay. What
There were
was
two
the
pairs
one?
here in town for years. They got 6 months ago, Sugar Kitty? Son of a...
Hey,
Anyway.
what was the Parker's Heritage before the weeded one?
Heavy char bourbon.
Okay,
That
that's
was
the one I
delicious.
passed up on, dude.
Mhm.
It's so good.
I-
God,
I
that's
thi-
so good.
I got 1 for that, and I was so lucky.
Fuck you, dude.
That one's one of my
I think,
favorites.
dude, I think it was 150, 160. I know. Dude,
Bro.
I know.
Oh, Sandeep.
Katie,
Yeah.
who are you calling a gentleman?
Double barreled is amazing. Oh, hey, Katie.
I fucked up. I fucked up big time, dude.
That's all right. Sugar Kitty fucked up too. I had a chance at Parker's, but it was $2.99. So
The only time I've ever had Parker's was with Katie Turk.
Unless the only one you didn't fuck up if it was $2.99 was the orange curacao finished. Now I
Yeah.
happen to like that
I've
one.
had that one. I liked it.
I enjoy it, but it is the lowest price and easiest to get burgers.
Right.
So I think they're only starting to pull 250, 300 now. So unless it was that one, if it was anything but that one, $2.99 still an insta buy.
Whatever would have just come out last year.
I
Christmas.
want to
Yeah,
say
the
it was
double.
150 or
Isaiah,
160.
you should
Probably the
not
double
be
barrel.
regretting that.
Sugar
I
Kitty.
paid $80 for my father and son, and I haven't cracked it yet. But I have tasted it, and that's part of why I haven't cracked it yet. You should not regret that at all.
The Parker's double barrel is really good. This last one that just came out.
Yeah, that one's incredible.
Yeah.
Have you ever
170
been
is still a buy.
Anybody excited about baby aliens? What?
That's been disproven. It's a hoax.
Oh, the
Oh, the Mexican ones?
Yeah.
I don't watch the news, so what's going on?
There was
I don't watch the
a
news.
jerkified ET that some crazy person in Mexico claimed was 1,000 years old. It was a petrified,
come
mummified alien.
He's not some crazy person. He's the foremost expert on ufology in Mexico, I'll have you know.
Ufology.
No, I
what did
used
it-
to listen to.
It looks ridiculous. You can tell that it's handmade.
I used to listen to like Coast to Coast and like Art Bell and all, back
Yep.
in the day. Yeah,
The
that's a
problem
good.
is next
good
time
time,
you see it, you won't. Well, Sugar
It doesn't
Kitty,
matter what the price
any
is.
Masters keeps ever, let me know.
Shit.
Excited Peerless 00 releasing a distillery set. So I have very mixed feelings on Peerless.
I do too.
I have a Peerless Double Oak Bourbon. I like Peerless. I like some of the picks. But I also don't like how they seemingly keep losing people's picks and can't get their shit together.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's a weird place, and their stuff's kind of pricey for what it is.
Yep.
And when I say kind of, I mean really pricey for what it is.
The
So
rum
it's-
finish was good, but whatever that black licorice thing was sucked.
Uh,
Garbage.
yeah, I mean, here's the thing. When we were all growing up in this whiskey experience, we've all passed on opportunities we shouldn't have
Hmm.
at one time or another. I'll give an example. This bottle that I got on my last Kentucky trip, right? The Old Heaven Hill. I would say probably 3-4 years ago. I was up hunting in the middle of nowhere in Connecticut, and I saw a handle of this in a package store for $30 or $40, and I left it there because I had bought a bunch of other stuff that day and was like, it'll be here.
I used to get those rare breeds in the wooden boxes and use them as mixers.
Hey, can anyone on the stream at this moment can approve a theory for me? I wanted to know, do you have a new label, Wild Turkey 101, with LL/LB? Because that batch is just terrible, man. I don't know what's going on. But I did a side-by-side with that and an old label, and I've had 2 bottles, and they're terrible.
Yeah, I don't know why you keep buying the same batch. I will not buy it.
I just didn't look at the laser code. I just looked at the $17 price tag.
You cannot buy a turkey at this point without looking at a laser code.
It was $17. I was like, all right. So I just bought it, man. But yeah, the old label, man, I'm convinced that there's older juice in there.
I had 1 bottle of the new label, and I found it so much sweeter side by side.
Yeah, it's
than
sweeter,
the old
but
one.
it's more like corn forward and not as oaky and not as.
See, the thing is turkey is very batch. You got to get a different laser code and see what you think.
Didn't they all but confirm that those?
I don't even know what I did with it, but I have a new bottle 375, and it's a 2022 bottle, a K bottle, but it's the new bottle, and it's delicious. So
different batch on that, yeah.
Didn't they all but confirm that the paper labels when Long Branch was coming out were blended with older stuff?
Apparently, Rarebird claims that's not true. But I don't know.
He would know.
Yeah, he would know more than anyone.
I mean, there's no way stuff that looked like this or back is not old juice.
Hello again, Jeffrey Wack.
That is what's up. I love those old Austin Nichols, man. That's my shit.
Hello again, Jeffrey Wack.
Hello, Jeffrey Wack.
Yeah, me and Jeffrey keep missing each other.
Should aim better.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But I just want to maim him, not kill him.
You know, this is one of my favorite snack combos with whiskey. It's toasty Cheez-Its.
What is toasty cheese? This fat guy's never seen toast. Extra cheese.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I've never seen a toasty.
This is the shit.
Extra
Check
toasty.
it out. I'm not a snack aisle person. Like, I learned on these streams about this shit, and it's different. I had never had it in my life. It's interesting. The chicken biscuit.
Dude, I love
the crackers. Oh yeah.
Yeah, chicken and a
biscuit.
biscuit.
I learned about it from somebody's stream.
Staple of my childhood.
But since I was a little kid, I've eaten those things.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had one.
You know what they no longer make is the Swiss cheese crackers of the same. There's like they had Sociables, they had chicken and a biscuit, and then they had the Swiss cheese crackers with the little holes in them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they make those anymore, man. Those were awesome.
Yeah, the chicken and biscuit crackers.
LLF.
Okay. Is that so? That must be an even newer one than the L.
Yeah, that's a May. That's May 2023. So that's really recent.
May instead of February. Okay.
So you put some chicken salad on that chicken and biscuit cracker.
Oh shit!
Forget about it.
It's like a KFC double down.
Is that better than Chick-fil-A?
All right, what's the next pour? What are you drinking, Adam?
I'm still on the Russells.
Oh.
I'm trying to kill stuff.
Yeah. I
just killed that Chattanooga Founders.
I just killed the other Russell's pick I had 2 days ago, so I had to crack another Russell's pick. Problems, dude.
I'm not buying anything until Till that blue run comes out.
Why are you gonna go? How many of those are you gonna buy?
Probably 2. One for me and one for Dan Shook.
I think they can swing his own. From what I have gathered, theirs might be the same source.
From what I've gathered,
Hmm.
you might be right.
That's a hot take. You heard it here first, folks.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pour Russell's sample I got here of the pick.
I might do that too. I've got a shit ton of Russell's picks.
It's
Samples.
not a bad thing, man.
Yeah.
I gotta get through these things. Oh, here's the Junkies pick. I'll do that next. Because I don't really want to quit eating those
This
cheeses.
is a I can't even read the writing.
You guys ever get that peanut butter popcorn from Trader Joe's?
Peanut butter pop. How am I the fat guy?
I checked out when you said popcorn.
Dude, it's popcorn, but it has like a peanut butter coating on it.
I kind of
Damn.
figured that out from the peanut butter popcorn.
I mean, come on.
I grew up with kettle corn, like caramel.
It's like it's like a kettle corn, but
Triple
it's
Christmas blend, whatever. The cheese,
dude,
popcorn, the caramel, and the regular.
you mix that with a Knob Creek. That's what's up.
I could see how that'd be good. Dude, those
That's-
older Knob Creek picks,
Oh yeah.
stupid.
Look at this. Look at Jake come switching over to his channel account. What's going on there?
Oh shit.
And the sexy, gorgeous Northwest Bourbon is in the house. If you're not subscribed to Mark, well, you don't like freedom. You better be subscribed to Northwest Bourbon. Unless you hate freedom.
Yeah, unless you're some kind of commie. Better subscribe to Mark.
That's it. That should be his new. That should be the new campaign for Northwest Bourbon on all whiskey channels. If you're not subscribed to Northwest Bourbon, you're obviously a commie.
I like it. I like it. Let's do that. Start it. I'm gonna make a T-shirt, man.
Look at this son of a bitch.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Where's your cigar? Castro?
Disregard this. Disregard this.
I see the Che Guevara whiskey too.
Yeah, where's your cigar there, Castro?
I'm a friend of the working class.
Not a fan of freedom, apparently.
The
I love
Moose
the
is
freedom to
loose.
wear that hat.
Yeah. Hey, good point. Good point.
What up, Moose?
Hey, Moose.
Alex Briere, the Moose in the house.
Moose.
SAG in the house. Damn, 44 people.
Pretzels filled with peanut butter.
Here's all of you.
Alex, speaking about commies, how's Canada, man?
Yeah.
Socialism is definitely communism.
In Canada.
God, I hate Social Security. Fire
Yeah,
department,
right. Comes
roads,
out of my paycheck
public
every time,
schools. I hate it.
Man. Yep. You gotta.
Can somebody clip that?
Somebody, it's your stream.
Yeah, I'm busy streaming. Actually, it's
Does
weird. I
not
don't
claim
even
that
see
commie. That's all right.
Burton is not.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that, Alex? I bet you could.
I heard you go for them every week. It's really
You
weird.
don't have to
You're
have
legend-
prostate exams anymore. That's the thing. Everybody's afraid of it. They can do it with blood work now.
You heard of the Great White North? What about the Great
They
White
can do
Fist?
blood work instead of sticking fingers in it.
Yes,
Then why are they still sticking fingers in asses?
that's a
Is there-
choice. It's a preference thing, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, if that's what your doctor's into,
I've already said I don't fucking kink shame. I kink question.
I can
Especially
kink.
when it comes to horses and stuff like that, for sure.
All right. Interspecies erotica.
Hey, Kelly could be a guy's name too.
I'm
Hey.
the stud.
David, what's up, David? How you doing?
Classic, dude. That's the best part of that whole movie, man.
Yeah. Well, that and
Drake says it's cheaper to get
what's
a
her
finger.
name?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Ahsoka.
Uh,
Oh shit.
Rosario Dawson.
Rosario Dawson. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a smoke show.
Nice, Mark.
And
Nice.
she's with a total
That's all-
chode.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, right. That's the worst plot point of that entire movie. This total chode could get a chick that hot. I'm so.
Well, no,
sure,
I mean
bro.
in real life.
Oh,
She's with
really,
Cory
yeah,
Booker.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, come on.
Wait,
What
hold
movie?
on. The UFC fighter?
No, the politician,
Oh.
the former senator.
Oh my
What movie are you
god.
talking about?
Wow. Okay. Jesus.
Wait, is he still a senator?
Rosario Dawson. Cory Booker's hitting that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh no, he's still a New Jersey senator. Shit.
Jesus Christ. I haven't thought about that guy for a minute.
Yeah,
I thought you were
that
talking
was
about
nice,
the
wasn't
UFC
it?
fighter for some reason. Isn't there a UFC fighter with something Booker?
Yeah, there is, but I think that's his first name.
Yeah. Booker Corey.
Who's the eating guy, the eating champion? Booker, Badlands Booker? You ever check him out?
No, I don't know. I know there's a beard guy that eats a bunch of food. It's like beard versus food or some shit.
Okay.
That guy is, what the fuck?
This guy wears a helmet sometimes. And he...
Do you like
Like
Jason Drew?
Yeah, check him out. It's Badlands Booker. He
Does
does
he
eating
ride in a
challenges.
short bus too?
No.
Gotta wear a helmet in public.
Well, you know, he's down for business.
Bourbon's here, and I didn't even play his intro.
And I wanted to satisfy Sean from Whiskey Wars.
Ooh.
Damn.
This Junkies pick actually smells really good.
Yeah, next time you drink Booker's and you get that nutty feeling, that's
Yeah.
Junkies had a turkey pick? I don't remember that.
Hmm?
The Junkies had a turkey pick?
Yeah, they did Russell's pick.
When was that? I don't remember that one.
This was last year?
Not
Earlier
that
this year?
I'm here to get any of their shit.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of
either.
series, has anybody ever heard of Buy Me a Coffee
Yes.
instead of Patreon?
Yeah, $5 and you get access if you want.
Yeah, I've been looking at that as an option because
Should.
it's like it's better than Super Chats. It costs less than Patreon. The only problem is in this community, Patreon's so established.
Yeah.
But I
It's
also
so
like
inconsistent though.
And you can also do like merch through them. I was seeing like
Mhm.
T-shirts and stuff like that. So it's just like it's all easy, and they only charge even on like everything like 5%.
Yeah, I've done a ton of streaming through Buy Me a Coffee.
Wait, you can actually stream through them?
No, you upload stuff and it sends like a compressed link or something to internet database or whatever.
What
So
do
if you have like older shows that you want to watch, somebody can compile all of those and then compress it into a single link. Get out of here. And then you pay them $5 and then you get access to all of it.
Huh.
So you can do that with shows too, or YouTube
I
videos.
guess I'll have to talk to you about that because I don't know. I don't like Patreon. Everybody says Patreon sucks.
Well, it's a really bad app.
Yeah, the app is horrendous. The web version isn't terrible, but it just
Who's got time for that? The convenience of an app is what people are looking for.
right. Does Buy Me a Coffee have an app? I haven't even
Not
gotten
that I
that.
know of. Not that I know of. I haven't looked into that because
I haven't. Like I said, I actually came across it in the last few days, and I just started looking into it
Mm-hmm.
because there's another streaming platform I'm looking to move to from StreamYard. Actually, they have a direct interface to it, which was what was part of why I was interested in it because then I could run things like super chats and other stuff through that, right through the screen, kind of the way Stream Elements does it.
Is that the thing Trev uses?
No, it's different. Well,
Okay.
Trev uses Stream Elements, yes, but I meant the streaming platform I'm looking at. I don't
Mhm.
know of any whiskey tuber that's using right now.
What I
I
want to
actually
know
wanted
though,
to try it out for tonight, but I didn't get it ready.
so that the app, what's it called? Buy me a
Buy me
coffee.
a coffee.
I don't know if they have an app yet.
So
It's
how
a
do they
website.
know if
Apparently
you
there
don't
is an
buy
app.
coffee with it?
Well, it's commensurate to the price of a cup of coffee. In pre
It goes back actually to
2020 days.
I get it.
It
But
goes
you can
back to
spend it
actually
on
like the old
whatever you want.
shareware
Yeah.
software, where you could get software for free, but you can pay a couple bucks to get like the full version.
hmm
Like basically, you're buying the software developer a coffee. That's kind of what it
Right.
harkens back to.
Buy me a Russell's, man.
Jesus. Yeah, for the price of a cool C note, you can get access to this one video.
I don't know. I don't like. I mean, flatly, people have said they asked me if I'm going to get a Patreon order, and I don't like the platform. I don't really want to give them money. I don't like that I'm already doing it, but I'm doing it to support other people I like. So it's like a catch-22. But I don't really want to do it. I don't really want to use it because it sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry, kind of.
So many apps do.
There are not many competitors, though, to Patreon, from what I've seen, that are really viable.
Ooh, the Eagles are just not good this year. That's interesting. It's like losing both their coordinators really hurt them.
I start buying me a whiskey and send all the whiskey to Jaddy. What's a Jaddy?
Jaddy?
I'm thinking he meant send all the money to Jay, but I'm not sure.
Or did that autocorrect JG?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was, but it was.
Can I explain why I own this before we move on?
That's been burning on your soul, huh?
You don't have to explain yourself.
So in the brief few months when the embargo was lifted, a few people were allowed over for some cross training and whatnot. I happen to know some people who went over, and they brought me back some souvenirs, so that's why I have that.
Nice.
Yeah. I also got a lot of Cuban cigars.
Dude,
that have all
that's
been
what's up.
smoked.
That's
They're
better than a hat.
They're okay. I mean, I really don't understand the hype,
So here's what I think.
to be honest.
I think if you go back 30 years ago,
Yeah.
30 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, I think there was probably a big difference. The seeds have been smuggled. Modern cultivation and planting techniques have been put in place in other areas. So now it's just a good cigar.
Yeah.
But if you go back to what the difference was to, some, a Swisher Sweet or something like that to a Cuban years ago.
Right.
It was
At the
probably
beginning of the embargo.
Yeah, you
back
go
in the
back
60s.
in the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. I think they had a lock on it. And I think enough people have escaped, and enough, people who left with seeds in their pockets on the boats. You know what I mean, and stuff, and went to Nicaragua and went to Honduras and other places. And
Well, the sweet spot for tobacco growth is so vast that it's not just this one island anymore, and we can get stuff from other areas that before were, the shit would dry up before it got to us. So I think there's this romanticism about Cuban cigars that's just not viable in this day and age. It's just it's not
people
true.
didn't have the control on their humidors and such.
Hey, if you draw a line longitudinally, you hit Honduras. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean Hungary?
I guarantee there's some old man. I guarantee this, right? There's some old man with a little plot of land in Cuba that if you have one of his cigars,
William Hall, 100%.
it might blow your mind. You know what I mean? I believe that might exist. You know, I believe that we'll call it the BTAC or the Pappy of Cuban cigars probably exists. And they probably never leave Cuba. They're probably all smoked by, you know, government and...
The fucking hand roller that Jason and Scott had at their event at Sagamore, 100 times better than any other cigar I've had. Because it was fresh. It was fresh.
Those were
Yeah,
so
the only issue with that, guys, is at least on the dark ones, they didn't stay lit worth a shit.
Well, that's why you go with a Connecticut. It's still like early morning, midday, light wrapper. I got a good picture of Shook. I don't know if you've gotten this. Here, I'll send it to you. Trying to keep his fucking cigar lit, hugging a tree while he's doing it. It's pretty funny. Oh yeah, here we go.
I remember back. I will. Now, of course, this is a hypothetical story, right? Back around the year 2000, I worked for a little company called Computer Associates doing trade shows. And now I will say I was hypothetically around 20 years old, 21 years old. Did I know shit about cigars and stuff? No. But I knew I was in Canada at a trade show setting up equipment with lots and lots of equipment. And I knew there was a cigar place not far from the convention center, hypothetically. So I might have picked up a box of Romeo y Julietas, still sealed, and put them inside a Dell computer inside a shipping case, hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
I had a buddy that was down in San Salvador with Dell way back in the day. He was telling me all about Central America. I'm like, that's pretty cool. Wish I'd been there during those times.
I'm just saying my computer's cleared customs, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I think the statute of limitations has passed, Ben.
Yep.
I don't know what you're talking about. That was Islandia and Hauppauge at that time.
Those cigars weren't mine. I was just holding them. That's all.
And here's the thing.
These aren't my pants, officer.
But I don't know. I didn't know enough about them. You know what I mean? To really even know. I just knew it was cool as shit that I pulled out from my friends. I'm like, allegedly. I cracked open a box of Cubans, you know, and whether one of them might have turned into some other filler, that's also possible too. Just because we did it.
I went to South America, and I was really expecting to have like the best coffee and the best tobacco, just in the sweet spot for all this growth. Perfect volcanic soil, super rich. The chocolate was good. They had instant coffee everywhere I went because they mostly catered to European tourists. And then
that is actually a really interesting thing. Just to pause on your story there for a second.
Yeah, sure.
Outside of the U.S., almost everybody drinks instant coffee.
The crystals. What is that?
They're a bunch of communists. That's what it is. If you're not drinking real coffee, fucking communist.
They have no patience for things like that, but they have patience for like everything else, like the grinding halt of like bureaucracy. It's insane. Anyway, I didn't get a good cup of coffee for a long time until I found a little shop that had espresso, and that was really good. But the tobacco, there were bans everywhere. You couldn't smoke anywhere. It was insane. I understand that they're like super protective of the rainforest and stuff, and they're worried about like fires and stuff. It rains every day at 4 in the afternoon.
Burn it all down and get rid of it.
It rains every day at 4. There shouldn't be a burn ban. It's just insanity. Couldn't find a good cigar.
And John's out.
Damn.
Like girl.
Just like that.
Well, I mean, now that Adam's done with his tale, it is after 9 o'clock. Dan is live. I believe over at the Deathless Dogs. I also believe that Dan and Julie have gone live over at Lifetime. So
David and Jamie at Whiskey Row.
Let's cut this pop-up stream short. Let's go to the after party. There's plenty of slots open if anybody wants to click the link and come hang out. Give a few seconds for that.
Italian coffee's amazing.
Just like that, John Kranz is back.
Yeah, for some reason my phone decided to reboot itself.
I thought you were dropping us to go to one of the other streams because I was just working on signing off so that I could send everybody to other streams. So, like I said, the link's still good. There's 5 spots open in the backstage if anybody wants to come hang out.
Drop it in the
And with that, go either over to the Deathless Dogs and check out what they're doing. I believe he's got a bunch of other people on tonight drinking some Ambarana finished stuff from Jigs and his friend.
Mm-hmm.
Or go check out Lifetime Whiskey. And with that, I'll say cheers, everybody.
Cheers.